Hip hop to the core, boom baptized.
Camoflauge Monk, what's good, my dude?
Yo, what's going on?
Alright, this is self-taught. You're now rocking with Boom Baptism.
No doubt, man. Glad to finally be here, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, what's
Beautiful
up?
thing what you doing, man. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Word.
Definitely.
Yo, what's up with the phone, son? It's the screen cracked?
Yeah, you know I got kids, man. So, you know, they got the phone more than I do.
Oh, word.
You know, so mess around and drop, they crack the screen on me, man. So
Word.
send me back a little bit.
Yeah. It ain't nothing.
It's all good, though.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So, yo, let's get into it. How did you start making beats?
Actually, I always dabble with beats or whatever, you know. I always mess around, but I never thought they were really that good enough, you know. But actually, artists to be rapping off of, I kind of did it for my own little, you know, for my own headphones, pretty much.
Right.
But I ended up moving to Atlanta, back in like 2013, something like that, and I linked with Wes. You know, he extended his hand, didn't have to at all, what he did anyway, just because, you know, I'm from Buffalo too. You know, so when I went out there and I hit him like, man, I'm coming to Atlanta, man, let's link. He had every ample opportunity to not reach out at all, but he did, you know, so we started Hitler too in my condo in Atlanta, and I wanted to make beats for Wes because, like, Derringer was out in Buffalo. So, and I had my own studio, and we was there 24/7. So it was something that just happened just off the stream, cause like I was just around, you know. I was around, so I just started making beats, and I started listening more to West style, and you know, rest is history. I originally had like 3 placements on Hitler 2, I think, or something, but then it got knocked down to like 1, so I got like 2 tracks on my MacBook that didn't make Hitler 2.
Right.
But it's crazy dope, you know?
Right.
But just at that time, we was going for a certain feel, we was going for a certain sound, and a certain length at the same time.
Right.
You know, but like me and Wes, like I've been with Wes literally like since Hitler 2, you know? I learned about him through Hitler 1. I knew nothing about Wes until I heard Hitler 1. You know, granted, we from the same city. I mean, I know about his stature as far as like outside of rap.
Right.
You know, how he hustle and all of that. I knew that. But as far as the rapping go, I didn't know he was that dope. You know, I never knew he was that dope until I was riding down in 33, which is the throughway that rides through my city, that takes you through my whole city.
Right.
And my homeboy was playing Hitler 1. And I heard Hitler 1, and that shit was like, man, yo, it's like one of the illest things ever, man. Like, this that sound we missing that we ain't got no more. You know, so and that's when I was in the process of moving to Atlanta, and I hit West. You know, he extended his hand or whatever.
Right.
And the rest is pretty much history from there.
Right.
From there on.
True indeed. So what equipment do you use to make your beats?
I use all Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops.
I'm a straight digital. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a digital digger. You know, I'm on internet digging heavy. But I was graceful enough for my dad to leave me one of the illest record collections ever. Like, I have one of the illest records, low key, one of the illest record collections. I didn't even go back. Like, man, I got records, man. I got joints that I ain't even touched yet, that I ain't even, you know, been able to touch yet.
Right.
There's just so much. There's just so much to go through, so much stuff, and I just really don't have a lot of time like I wish I did. But other than that, like, man, I got one of the illest record collections, so I'm slowly getting into the actual taking from records, you feel me, and then transferring them over to the MacBook or whatever. But for the most part, I've been on everything off the internet, Fruity Loops, man. So my sound is all off Fruity Loops, which like you'll never be able to tell.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
So, looping or chopping, which one do you prefer?
I do a little bit of both, you know, but like I love looping. I love looping and then creating my own sound around the loop. You feel me? It's kind of masking the sound, pretty much, I guess, whatever. You know, so that's something that I love doing. Like, I love taking rare samples, or like some weird band in Scotland or some weird shit like that, or whatever, and playing it for West, and it'd be like crazy, you know, like, like man, like that feeling alone is dope to be able to take something, you know, that's 20, 30, 40 years old, man, and recreate it to something special, man. People just gravitate and love music, which is crazy to me. Like, I didn't expect any of this to happen.
Right,
you know,
right.
Like, not this fast. Not as fast as it's happening.
Right, right.
You know?
Right. So do you feel like you're in the shadow of like Derringer? Because I notice his beats get a lot more run than you do.
I mean, Derringer been around since Sailor One, though. You feel me? Like, I look up to Derringer. Derringer was what really got me to produce for Hell and Nash and all them other records because of the way he was bringing to the table.
Right.
You know, and like I know me and him, like we in the same lane, but our sounds are totally different. You know, like the things we choose to sample, the things we choose to do are totally different. You know. Right. So therefore it creates, you know, it creates that path, you know, where I can go this way and this way, and then on top of that, Derringer just makes beats. You know, he makes a lot of the beats. You know, he's DJing a lot now too. Right. So opposed to me, like I do a lot of behind the scenes work. Like I'm running the internet, the Twitter pages, the emails. I'm sending out emails. You know, I got a lot on my table. Right. You know, I'm not just limited to just making beats. And on top of that, I'm a sound engineer. You know, I engineer all the sound. You know. Right. There too. So like, man, like making beats for me though was never I wanted to be famous for making beats. I make beats just for West, you know. Right. I just want to make sure Westside got the highest shit possible at all times, and like I'm okay, I'm cool with that. Right, definitely. That's pretty much where I stand with it. Like it ain't never been, you know, I love it. There's just the reason why I even still make beats. Otherwise I would totally play the background and really move Griselda out. You feel me? Focus on it like that, you know, like you should be focused on. You know, but for the most part, man, like Derringer is the reason why I even continue to make beats, man, because every time I go over to his lab, man, it's like, whoa, fire emoji after fire emoji. Right. Like he just, man, that his sound for music is just amazing. Right, so. You know, and to watch him, to be in the same, just to be in the same, like, realm, group, family as him, you know, is a blessing to me. I learned a lot. Like, man, he taught me how to actually mix and master my actual beats. You know, I didn't know nothing about that. I was just making beats and exporting them and shit, and it was that. Right. You know, but now I'm actually mixing, I'm mastering my beats, my production, each sound I get to mix and master. He brought me to a whole new world. That's what's up. World with production. You know? So especially as a young up and coming producer who I get a lot of looks, a lot of love from people just off the little few projects that I've been able to been blessed to be a part of, you know? Right. I get a few dope looks here and there on that, which is amazing to me, which is all amazing for me. But like I always said since day one, like man, being famous, man, with this is not that's not what I'm trying to obtain. Being a famous producer, that's not, if it happens, it happens, you know? Right, for definitely. The most part, as an entity, I'm all about building something from the ground up, man, that's ours. Right. We call ours, and don't nobody else run or make moves for us. We do it ourselves, you know? Absolutely. And that's my main focus, man. That's what I want people to delve into see and try to move forward to as it becomes more of a company and household name. Right. You know, like I want people to understand, like this is a family, this is a home, man. It's not something that, it's not like everybody else. It's not one and done, you know? Right. It's not hit or miss. Like we here to stay, man. We creating legendary moves, we creating legendary music, and on top of that, we having fun. Right. You know, we from Buffalo, New York, and to be featured on all these magazines and blogs and just doing shows all over, and then hopefully soon we can be overseas soon, because they calling like crazy overseas, and it's just like, man, like it's just amazing to be from Buffalo, New York. Like, man, I'm from somewhere where people think we like live on farmland and cows, and we milking cows Because shit, like it ain't like
Right.
people don't know Buffalo, the second biggest city in New York State. You know, right next to New York City.
Right.
You know, people don't know that. You know, and like you feel me, to be from where I'm from and to get the attention that we get, that we have, like just to tell you, ain't nobody made it out of Buffalo since Rick James.
Right.
And a lot of people don't even know Rick James is from Buffalo.
Right. No doubt. No doubt.
People don't even know that. You know, so that goes to show you the history and just like how much of a drug. Like, come on, we lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, man. Like this city's crazy. Like this city, man. I love my city. I love where I'm from. It's wild, but at the end of the day, man, it's a beautiful place, man. I'm glad to be from here. I'm glad to be in the position that I am in and be able to make it with this music stuff. You feel me? Because I can be that hope. Westside can be that hope. Conway can be that hope. Griselda itself can be that hope for the next, for the next person to apply, take our blueprint, apply to their situation. You feel me? And make it the same way. You know, that's something I'm big on. That's something I'm real big on, man, because I see so much talent, so much potential in the world, in my city alone. And it's like you can't help everybody, but I really hope people take the blueprint from what we're leaving and land and apply it to their situation, man. And not like a handout thing, but take that blueprint and watch what we did, man, and do it for themselves. And get themselves on from there on. I'm hoping that people can get that, realize that. That's why I try to do as many interviews as possible, just to get that across. You feel me? Because I get over about 50 emails a day, people trying to get me to sign them to Griselda and all that. I can't do none of that. I can't sign you to. I can't do that.
Right.
But people always looking. Man, it's a blessing. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's dope, man. But it's also a struggle, man. Like, this ain't happened overnight for us, man. Like, me and Wes we planned this in 2013 for the way that it's going now. And I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't expect for it to happen this fast.
Right.
I didn't think they was gonna catch wind that fast. And then because of the style of music, I thought it would take a while for it to transition in and people to really catch on to like, okay, it ain't just J. Cole, it ain't just Kendrick Lamar doing this. Like, it's solid music out there,
Right.
It's definitely solid music, and for the look that we got so far, it's just like, man.
Word. You know what though? I would love to see a Griselda Winners tour. I think that would be really dope for hip hop.
No doubt. Now, Griselda tour period will be dope for hip hop. That's me.
Absolutely.
We can make that happen, man. A tour would be what we need at this given moment, because like there's so many records, man. There's so much music, man, that people don't know about, man. And I'm telling you, seeing it live opposed to hearing it on the records, you actually get to see Wes and get to see Con. You get to see them bullet holes in Con. You get to see the struggle in his voice every time he rapped. It's real, yo.
Right.
It's really real. Like, and that's something the world needs to see, man. That's something that Buffalo needs out there. You feel me? Because Conway ain't supposed to be here, man.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, true indeed.
He really ain't supposed to be here. Like, man, God wanted him to do this,
Right. True indeed.
You feel me? God wanted his son to be able to grow up and see that his dad, like, even though he's been through struggle after struggle and whatever, like, his son is here to see him be successful,
Word.
And that's amazing. Like, that's amazing for us. That's what's keeping us going on, and that's what's keeping Conway from losing his mind when fuck shit happened, because of that little situation alone. Like, he ain't supposed to be here. Wes ain't supposed to be here. Wes been locked up, man, time after time, man, over shit. Like, man, none of this shit is supposed to be is what's supposed to be happening,
Right.
But God wanted this shit to happen. Like, God wanted all this to happen for us, man. They brought us all together, man, to create something special, and like, why waste talent, man? Why waste good talent if you got it?
Right.
You feel me? I see it so much. I see so much good talent wasted every day, man. It's senseless stuff,
Yeah.
And man, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie for it, man. Definitely, man. We definitely get a tour ASAP, man. We get if can get right, man, and numbers can be reached correctly, and as long as it makes sense, man. As long as everything we do is because if you see it on a national scale and we did it, it's because it makes sense somewhere, you know?
Right,
as long as something makes sense, like I'm all for it, man. Like I'm with it. Like I'm totally with it as long as things make sense, man, because nowadays it ain't just us no more. Like we got families to take care of. You feel me? We got time away from families that we got to deal with. You know, being on the road or just making moves. Period. Because nowadays it ain't just about being a dope rapper, man. You got to be at them events. You know, you got to be at some festivals. You got to make them trips, man. You got to do that stuff, and that's and with the sacrifice for that is time. You know. Right. Time from your loved ones, time from your people, from your kids, you know, and Wes loves his kids, man. And Wes been in a position already where he went to jail and been away from his kids. So him being on the road away from his kids is really hard for him. Right. You know, that's real hard for him to be able to do that. Same way with Conway, all of us, because, man, all three of us, man, we got kids, you know? Right. That's something hard to deal with, you know, especially coming from a black family that was born in the struggle and now trying to make it. Right. So, like, timing is everything. So, making sense with everything is everything for us, you know. So, definitely. But I won't put it past you. A tour will be coming soon. Don't worry. Right. The tour definitely will be coming soon. Something that makes a lot of sense. You feel me? And it's gonna be dope for hip hop, man. It's gonna be real dope for hip hop. Word. Make sure y'all come to Charlotte too. Oh, definitely, man. Definitely, man. We definitely rock with Charlotte Heavy, man. All right, that's what's up. Rock with Charlotte Heavy, man. So, I mean, if I'm trying to do 90 days, man. We get a 90-day tour going, man. It's on. Yo, that would be dope. Definitely going, man. That would definitely be dope. You know, so definitely, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. Hopefully, we'll see what the summer brings. All right. You know, we got a few more projects about to drop, man. A few dope shit about to come out, so we'll see what the summer brings. Right. And then hopefully by winter, man, you know, you might get that tour list. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sure. Yo, but are we gonna hear any more production from you on any more projects? Like, are we gonna get a Camoflauge Monk and West Side project, or a Conway and Camoflauge Monk project? It's in talks. You know, me and Wes talked about doing a project a couple times, man. Mm-hmm. You know, we definitely talked about doing it a couple times, but it was just like them other projects made more sense, like the All In Ashes, the Hitler Threes, and you know, the timing for everything. It just made sense to do it that way. You know, but like I got a bunch of production in the cut, man. Like I got a bunch of we got records with. I don't know if you familiar with the guy Fahim. True. True indeed. But I got a whole nother project. You know, me and him did Black Pearl 1. Right, absolutely. That was fire. So we got a whole nother Black Pearl in the cut ready to go. But I don't know if I'm gonna call it Black Pearl. I think I want to do something fresh with him, you know, and put him on the cover and let him do his thing. Right. So with that, definitely. I got a bunch of records with my Hami as well. That's gonna be releasing soon, hopefully. He's next, right? He's crazy records with my Hami. I mean, man, me and my Hami chemistry is probably the best. I probably got the best chemistry with my Hami. Right. He's up next, right? Yeah. Because my Hami got a style that's like, it ain't just like West Side style is more geared towards grimy, you know, eerie, grimy, opposed to with my Hami, I can get busy, you know, I can get loose, you feel me? Because like my samples is generated on, like, I sample what I like to hear, you know? And just so be it West or something, or Con, or whoever else just likes it, you know? Right. But everything is, I sampled it because I liked it, you know? This is something that I feel that I will rap off, you know? Right. At the end of the day, so I sample that, I do that, and then I got a lot of records that I did for my Hami. Bunch of joints, man. I can't wait till the records drop, man. I can't wait till the world hears my Hami, man, because this dude, man, like, I'm just happy to be a group of people who are dedicated and ready to do this shit, because, I mean, when I tell you, man, it's non-stop. Like, when I tell you West do projects in one day, like, it's that real. Like, he'd come in the studio, if he's feeling it, like, man, we might knock out a whole project one day, couple hours, you know?
Right.
box of pizza, you know, and we good. We done did a whole project before you know it, the whole day, you know. So,
Right.
but Mark Honey definitely, like, man, Mark is something serious. Now I can't wait. I can't wait till the world hear Mark.
Word. True indeed. I'm waiting on that too. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely waiting on that too. But anyway, yo, I want to just thank you for being on the check-in with me, you know, taking time out your busy schedule and all of that. Yo, much success to you and the whole Griselda family, you know. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all are dope.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it, man. Like I said, I respect everything you're doing. I'm glad I was able to reach out and we made this happen.
Oh yeah.
Help me get the awareness out, like, and get people ready for what we got next, man. What's coming up next, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, you was next up anyway. I was gunning for you anyway. You know what I mean? So you just happened to get to me first. Yeah.
I had to check the interview. You know, I checked the interview with you and Derringer. I'm like, man, I really like this, man. I think it's only right if we did a part two.
Right. Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah, just to keep ball rolling, man. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Man.
All right.
Hey,
All right, my dude. I appreciate it. All right.
all right, man. I appreciate it, man.
No doubt. Peace.
All right, man.
Hip hop to the core, boom baptized.